first time I realized I wanted to kiss a woman was the same day I discovered that I like avocados. You see, I grew up in a family of carnivores, serving sausages with breakfast, letting pork tenderloin slow cook in the kitchen all afternoon. My mother was not so into the color green. Vegetables were a side dish, if anything, tomatoes a rare sight next to pepperoni and meatballs. When I was 13, I asked my mother about my vegetarian friend at school. She said, "Honey, God made the animal kingdom. Why do you think we have cows and pigs and chickens if not for sacrifice? To nourish our bodies, honey, don't worry. What we do, it's only natural." When I was 16, my uncle taught me to cook his perfect pork rib recipe. I took a knife in hand and cut fat from animal muscle. For an hour, I bent over raw meat, and when dinner was served, I watched them wipe grease on their shirts and eat barbecue sauce licked from their fingers. While I sat quietly at the dinner table, nibbling on a hamburger bun, my mother said, "You're really missing out. Just try it. I know you'll like it if you try it." When I was 17, I spent a week at the beach with my boyfriend's family, and one morning they served bacon for breakfast. Fresh off the skillet, they offered it to me, and I politely declined, explaining, "You see, I know this may come off as slightly blasphemous, but I don't actually like the taste of bacon." "You don't like bacon?" "Oh, please, you just haven't had good bacon." I couldn't leave until they sat in a row in front of me and watched me eat the fattest, juiciest, longest piece of bacon they could find. And I wanted to say, "Well, I still don't like bacon." But instead I smiled graciously, thanked them for their enlightenment, and watched them turn back to their own overflowing plates. Not long after I turned 20, I was sitting in my friend's room and we were both hungry. So she took an avocado, giant and ripe, cut it down the middle, threw out the pit and handed half of it to me. I looked at it and had no idea what to do with it. The creamy insides foreign to me, except turned into guacamole on Super Bowl Sundays, but I watched her scoop spoonfuls into her mouth and smile at the sweetness. I didn't kiss her then, but instead, I took my own spoonful, then another. I ate the whole thing. I wanted to crawl inside the smooth, empty bowl of avocado skin, make a home for myself in the sweet aftertaste it left on my tongue, and sit beside her as she smacked her lips on avocado flavor and forget where I came from. You see, my mother would have looked at me funny, taken it away, said, "That's not what you do with avocados, honey. Here's your hot dog on 4th of July. Your sausages for breakfast, honey. Eat up."